welcome to the GeForce IT Service Academy once again. This is the lesson 1 in the creation of our school-based assessment system. So if you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Foster. I'm the founder and the CEO of the GeForce IT Service Academy. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel as we start this new program. Our previous program was on how to create a school management system using Microsoft Excel and Word VBA on this channel. So please make sure that you search for that particular video on how to create a complete school management system using Microsoft Excel and Word VBA with the GeForce IT Service Academy without any stress and without any challenge. Please, if you want to be part of the new training that we are starting today, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you turn on the notification bell icon for all, so that when we upload a new video on how to create a school-based assessment system, you'll be able to get that particular notification and watch that particular video. Please make sure that you spread the good news to your friends. Make sure that you share the video with them. Let them also drop their comments on the kind of contents that they want to be uploaded onto this channel as we dive straight into this particular program that we are starting today on how to create a complete school-based assessment system using Microsoft Excel without any challenge and without any stress. So without wasting much time, let's just get started and begin to design the dashboard of this particular school-based assessment system. The lesson 1 is solely on how to design the dashboard of the school-based assessment system using Microsoft Excel and Word without any challenge. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is to create a folder that is going to hold the file that we are going to use to develop or to design or to create this school-based assessment system. So let's just right click, then we click on new to create a new folder like this. So let's name it SBA. So we name it like that, SBA class. Good. SBA class or SBA training or whatever. So let's quickly open the folder. Then inside the folder, we are going to right click, then we click on new, then you come to Microsoft Excel worksheet. Please let me do it again so that you understand it well. Let me do it again so that you understand it well. So you right click inside the folder, then you select Microsoft Excel worksheet like this. So tap on it, then let's just open that particular Microsoft Excel worksheet. Then let's come to the file icon at the top here. Let's come to the file icon at the top here. Then we come to save as. So you tap on the save as. Then we want to save the new file inside the SBA class folder. So let's just double tap. Then let's give it a new name, SBA. So let's take this one off, the new Microsoft worksheet off. Then the T, let's take that one also off like that. So we name it SBA like this. Then let's come to the save as type here. Let's come to the save as type here, where we are going to select macro enabled workbook, the Excel macro enabled workbook. Please, if you are not able to select the Excel macro enabled workbook, then it means the whole system that we are coming to create or the whole system that we are coming to develop is not going to work. So let's just tap on it like that. Then we click on save. Good. So let's just close everything here, close it. Then let's come to the first one that we created. Then you right click, then you delete, click on delete. Then we are good to go. So what we are going to do now is to launch the SBA, the new file that we have created. So after we launch the particular file that we've created, we want to hide the first column here. We want to hide the column A. So let's just tap on it, then to select the whole column, then you click on hide it like that. So please have you seen that the column A is hidden. Good. So we are going to start designing the dashboard from column C. We are starting from column C and we want to hide the first row too. So let's just select the entire row, then you right click, then you click on hide. Good. So have you seen that number 1 is also hidden? So we are starting from column C. We are starting the dashboard from column C. So we are moving from 2 to 30. We are moving from number 2 to 30. That is the space that the dashboard is going to cover. So 30 like this. We want to highlight that particular space. Please let me do it again so that you get everything correctly. So left click and hold and drag it to number 30. 30, 30, 30, 30. Good. I have my 30 here. Then you drag it to the other side. We are going to end it in column U. Good. We are going to end it there, column U. So let's just give it some nice background color. Let's give it some nice background color. I prefer this color. Good. I prefer this color. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to select this whole column. Then we give it a white background color. We don't want those cells to be showing. We don't want the cells to be showing. So we come to this side to select this one. Press Ctrl, hold it and press Shift. Then you use the right arrow key like this. Then you press the down arrow key like this. So we gave it a white background color. Good. So I think our dashboard is taking a new shape now. So let's come to the bottom here. Let's just select the first one. Press Ctrl, hold it, press Shift, hold it, then use the down arrow key like this. Then you use the right arrow key like this to select everything. Then we give that one to a white background color. Good. So I think we are moving in the right direction. Okay, so let's select the entire space like this. Good, good. So let's come to this section here. We want to give it all borders or a thick border. Good. We want to give it a thick border. So that is what we have there. Please, before we continue, don't forget to save your work. So Ctrl S to save your work. Ctrl S to save your work. Good. So now we are going to insert a particular name here. What is the name of the school that we are designing or we are creating or we are developing this particular SBA system for? So let's just name it Jofos IT Service Academy. Good. So this is the school that we are developing this particular SBA system for. So let's just left click and hold to select the name of the school here. Then we come to the font style. We move to Times New Roman like this. Then we bold it. Then we also change the font color to white. I think the white will be okay for us. Is the font size okay? Yes, let's maintain it that way. Then the next thing that we are going to do is to write the name of the school here again. We want to write the name of the school here. So it will start from 5. It will start from 5 like this. So what we are going to do is to select this whole row here. We are selecting the row here. Then we are going to merge and center. So merge and center. Good. So after we are done with that one, then we are going to insert the name of the school. After we are done with that one, we are going to insert the name of the school. So it's going to be Jofos IT Service Academy like this. So the next thing that we are going to do is to select the entire row like this. Then we are going to work on the font style. So Times New Roman like this. Then we want to bold it, so we can increase the font size to 24, 26. Okay, let's still increase it. I think the 36 is okay. So let's just try to give it a font color. I think white can do that job for us. So we are coming to the next row. Here. We want to indicate the name of the system that we are designing or we are creating for the school. So after we select everything like this, let's come to merge and center. Let's just click on it like that. So we are developing an SBA system. So the SBA stands for school-based assessment. So we want to indicate it to the people that this is the dashboard of the school-based assessment system. So school-based assessment system, then dashboard like this. Good. So after typing in this particular heading or subheading here, we need to select everything like this. Then we come to bold. Then we come to the font style to Times New Roman like this. Then we give it some text color. The text color should be white. Then we reduce this one small. Then let's come to number 6 here. Let's select it. Then we drag it down a little bit so that we can have enough space to increase the font size of the school-based assessment. Good. So we are moving in the right direction. So let's try to do the same thing for this one too. So the number 5, let's bring it down a little bit so that we can be able to increase the font size of the G4 IT Service Academy. Better still, we can do this one manually. So let's change it to 37 like this. I think this is okay. Or still, let's increase it. Good. So let's maintain it like that. So Control S to save your work. Control S to save your work. Now let's change the name of the sheet here to dashboard. So rename. Let's select rename. Then to dashboard like this. Dashboard. So you press enter. You can decide to give it a color. So let's come to tab color. Then we give it some green color here. I think the green is good for this particular training. Now let's come to the bottom here. Let's come to the next line. We want to insert some beautiful line here. Okay, so let's just give it some background color like yellow, something like this. I think yellow will do. So let's move to the buttons now. We are going to insert some buttons here. We are going to insert about 20 to 22 buttons here because this is the dashboard of the system. So immediately we go to the dashboard, we should be able to have access to the various sheets or the various menus or the various pages that we have inside this school-based assessment system. So what we are going to do is to come to insert here, then we come to shapes like this. So let's set for the shape that we are going to use for this particular button. So I prefer this one. So what we are going to do is to left click and hold, then we drag it like this. We are going to insert 4 buttons here. So let's come to shape effect, then we come to the second one here. Let's select this one, then we give it a shape fill of ash color like this. We give it a shape fill, then a shape outline, let's make it white. The shape outline should be white. So let's just right click, then we come to edit text. So we are going to name that particular shape about. That is the name that we are going to give to this particular shape. So the next thing that we are going to do is to do some necessary editing here. So the font style should be Times New Roman, then we make it bold, then the text color should be black. The text color here should be black, then we align it to the center and we bring it down to the middle. We increase the font size a little bit like this. I think this one will be okay for the sake of this training. So the next thing that we are going to do is to insert another shape. We are going to insert another shape. So let's quickly come to insert, then we go to shape, then we select the same shape, you left click and hold, then drag it to wherever you think will be okay for you. Then we come to shape fill. The shape fill should be ash, then the shape outline should be white, then the shape effect, we go to the preset, then we select the first preset here like that. So the next thing that we would like to do is to right click on the shape, right click on the shape, then we come to edit text, then the name of this button is going to be save and exit. It's going to be save and exit. So the next thing that we do is to select all like this, then we change the font style to Times New Roman like this, then we increase the font size a little bit, then the text color should be black. Yes, the text color should be black. That is it. Then the alignment, so please let's go home, go to home, come to this one, align center, then I think we are moving in the right direction. Good. So the next thing that we are going to do is to insert another button that is going to help us to hide tools. We are going to insert another button that is going to help us to hide the tools on the dashboard here. So let's quickly go to insert, then go to shape, then select a shape, left click and hold and drag it to wherever you think will be suitable for you. Then the shape fill should be ash, the shape outline should be white, then the shape effect, we go to preset, then we select the first preset like this. Then we want to change this one because it is going to be show tools. We are going to change it to green. We are going to give it a green background, then we right click on the shape, then we go to edit, then we are going to give it a name, show tools like this. So the next thing that we are going to do is to Control A to select everything on the shape, then we come to home, we come to shape, the text color, we come to the text color, then what again, the font style, we change it to Times New Roman like this, then we make it bold, we can increase the font size a little bit. Okay, so let's maintain it that way. We come to this one, we bring it down, we align center. So I think we are moving in the right direction. So it's left with one button for us to insert here. So that button is going to be the hide tools button, because we already have the show tools button here. So that particular button is going to be hide tools button. So let's go to insert, let's go to shape, let's come to this shape, select it, left click and hold and drag it to the last end. Like this. Good. So let's just come to shape fill. This one is going to be red. So the shape fill is going to be red here. Let's select some nice red color. Then the shape outline is going to be white. The shape effect, we go to the preset, then we select the first preset. So what we are going to do is to right click on the shape, right click on it, edit text, then we name it hide tools like this. So Control A to select everything on the shape, Then we come to home, we come to the alignment section, we align center, we bold it, we come to the font style, that is going to be the Times New Roman. Then we want the text color to be black. We want to reduce the size of the text a little bit. So let's see how this thing is going to look like. So we have our 4 buttons here. We have the button for the about page, we have the button for the save and exit, we have this button here to show tools, then we have the button to hide tools. So this one, let's adjust them a little bit. So let's just bring this one here, bring this one here. Let's try to enlarge it a little bit. Then we bring this one to here like this. Then we also bring this one to here. Then we can be able to increase the size of the shape. We Control A to select everything. Then we increase the font size to 11, 12. Good. The 12 is okay for us. Then let's Control A to select everything on this one to then try to increase to 12, and let's see what is going to happen. Good. The 12 is okay. Let's check this one too. Control A to select everything to 12. So it's already there. So let's try to reduce the size of this particular text here. So let's reduce it to 12, also to 12. So we have this nice interface. So Control S to save your work. S as in school. Control S to save your work. So now we are going to insert some other buttons here. We are going to insert some other buttons here because this is the dashboard of this system. So what we are going to do is that we don't want to waste much time on this button issue. So we are only going to select the first one like this, Control C to copy, then Control V to paste. So we are moving it here. So this button is going to hold the student data for us. So we are going to name it student data like that. So what we are going to do is to increase the size of this button so that the text can appear well. So we have it there, student data. Then we need another button here that is going to be the term details. So what we are going to do is to Control C to copy this button here, Control C to copy, then Control V to paste. So we are moving it. Okay, please let me delete this one and redo it. So let me just cut it. Come to select this one here, the student data button like this. So Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Good. We are moving in the right direction. So we are going to name this one term data. So just Control A to select everything on it. Then we go to term data like this, or term details. It can be term data or term details. So let's change to term details. Term details like this. So we are moving. Now we need the various buttons for the various SBAs for the various classes. So how are we going to do that one too? So the only thing that we need to do is to still Control C to copy this one, Control V to paste. Then we drag it to the down here. So let's bring it down here. You left click and hold and you drag it down. So we are going to have the SBA basic one here. So let's just Control A to select everything, then SBA basic one, SBA basic one like that. So we have to work on this here. So let's Control A to select everything, then we increase the font size to 11. The font size should go to 11. So SBA basic 1. Now we need this particular button for all the classes. that we have in the school. So Control C to copy, Control V to paste. So this button is going to be SBA Basic 2, like that. So let's just drag it to this side, SBA Basic 2. Then we are going to insert another button for SBA Basic 3. So you just Control V to paste SBA Basic 3. Then we drag it to wherever it is supposed to go to. Then Control V to paste again SBA Basic 4. SBA Basic 4, like this. Then you press enter. Then we drag it to wherever it is supposed to go to. Then Control V to paste, then SBA Basic 5. SBA Basic 5. Then we drag it to wherever it is supposed to go to. So we are developing this system mainly for primary schools. We are developing this system mainly for primary schools. So Control V again to paste, then Basic 6, Basic 6, like this. So let's just drag this one also to the last end, like this. But what I can say is that the space here is bigger than the space that we have here. So what are we going to do? We are going to move this button here. Then we move this one also to this side. The space at both sides must be equal. Good. We must do this in a professional way. Okay, so let's move this one too. I think it is okay now. So let's drag this one also to match up with this one. Okay. We drag it here like this. Then this one too here like this. This one too like this. Then we move this one to the top a little bit. Good. So please don't forget to save your work. Control S to save your work. Control S to save your work. So let's move this one to the bottom a little bit. I think we are good to go now. So Control S to save your work. Okay, so we need the various buttons for the report generation. We need the various buttons for the report generation in our school-based assessment system. So what we are going to do is to Control V to paste this button. So what we are going to do again is to Control A, select everything, then we name it Generate Report. Generate Report Basic 1. Generate Report Basic 1. So this one we are going to enlarge it. We are going to increase the length of this particular button. Generate Report Basic 1. So what are we going to do? We have to drag it to this side. The space that we are having here must be equal to the one that we are having at the other side. Good. So Generate Report Basic 1. So Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Then we only change the name to Basic 2, like this. Then you drag it to wherever you think will be okay for you, like this. Then Control V to paste. So Generate Report Basic 3. So we want to do it in such a way that we have 3 buttons here for Generate Report. We want to do it like that. Then we have another 3 sets at the bottom. So we have Generate Report Basic 1, Generate Report Basic 2, then Generate Report Basic 3 here. So we have to insert the buttons that can be able to help us to generate the report for Basic 4, 5, and 6. So what are we going to do now? The next thing that we are going to do is to Control V to paste. Then we edit this one to basic 4. Good. So where are we placing this one? Where are we placing this particular button? So we are placing it here. Good. We are placing this button here. So generate report basic 5 is the next one that we want to do. So Control V, then we edit the text there to basic 5. So let's position that one also there correctly. Then we are moving to the last one, Control V, that is going to be the generate report basic 6. Generate report basic 6. So we have these 6 buttons here up and running without any challenge. So let's just try to arrange them well here so that we can have some space for the settings and the rest of the things that we are going to do. So let's adjust these ones here a little bit. After we are done, we can reposition them. So let's drag this one to the top, like this, like this, like this. Okay. Okay. So we are going to insert the last button, that is going to be the settings button, the button that can be able to take us to the settings page. So what we are going to do is to just select this one of these buttons here, then Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste. Then we drag it to the bottom here. Let's drag it to the bottom here. Then right click on it to edit text. Right click on it to edit text, or you Ctrl A to select everything, then settings, like this. So we have the settings button also here up and running. So let's just Ctrl S to save our work. Now we want to have the details of the developer of this particular system here at the down left corner here. So let's go developer, the name of the developer. So who is the developer of this particular system? So the developer is Odikro Foster, like this. Good. So that is the name of the developer. The contact information of the developer. So contact information, so contact, and then you bring your colon 0598958814. Okay, 0598958814. Then the name of the company, that developed this particular software or this particular system. So let me just undo that action there. So company, like this. Then the name of the company is Juforce. It's Juforce IT Service. Juforce IT Service Academy. Like that. So this is where we are supposed to have the details of the developer of this particular system. So let's just go to select everything like this. Let's go to font style, to Times New Roman. We bold them, we increase the font size a little bit. If possible, we give it some nice background color. We can give it some white background color, just something to draw attention. Good. So we have that one there up and running. So that is the developer's information. Those are the details about the developer. Okay, so just Ctrl S to save your work. So that is how we can be able to design the dashboard of the school-based assessment system. Please don't forget that this is just the lesson 1 on how to create or how to design the school-based assessment system in Microsoft Excel. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoy this video, if you like this video, please drop your comments in the comment section. Let us know the kind of contents that you want to see on this particular channel. If you face any challenge in the process of designing the dashboard of this particular system, please don't hesitate to contact us on the numbers appearing on your screen. So let's meet in lesson 2, where we are going to continue developing or designing the school-based assessment system. Then we take it from there. So till our next lesson, I say thank you very much for watching this video. Let's meet in lesson 2. Invite somebody to also benefit from this lesson.